I'm going to show you how easy it is to open an e-commerce website with Seller. It's so easy you can literally start selling in just a few minutes. So this is the home page of the Seller control panel, and the first thing we need to do is to add some items for sale. So to do that we need to go to the item manager, and to get there we click on manage and then select items from the menu at the top. So to add our first item I'm going to click on easy new item, and then I'm going to enter some details of an item that we're going to sell. So let's enter an item name. We're going to set up a demo store just selling kind of GoPro action cameras and that kind of thing. So we're just going to enter the details of a few of those now. You need to enter an item code, a price. We need to select a super category and category. I'm just going to accept the default ones here, super category of all and the category of items for sale. So Seller has a two-level category system. You can have super categories, and then underneath that each super category has various categories, and as the example shows here you might have a super category of mobile phones with categories under that might be Apple, Samsung and other manufacturers. So that's an easy way to organize your items. And let's just put a description in here. I'm just going to highlight some of this description. Now we can select which collections this item will be in. Collections are groups of items that can be accessed by the customer. You might have collections such as, I don't know, gifts for him, gifts for her, that kind of thing. There's a default collection which is the homepage collection. I'm just going to add that now. Now if your item has variations, you can select these on this page as well. So I'm just going to give this item, let's give it memory size variations. We can have 32 gigabyte, 64 and 128 gigabyte. Great. And then you'll see when you create variations it shows the different variant items underneath. I'm going to give each one of those an item name. I'll leave the price and everything else blank, and it will just use the details from the main item I've created above, but obviously you might want to have different prices for different items and that kind of thing. Let's select an image for this item, and then we can click on save. Now as this item had variants, this saves as what we call an item group, and you can see that here. If we click to view the group it will show that it's actually created 3 items. One for the 32, one for 64, and one for the 128 gig camera. So I'm just going to add a couple more items now, so click on easy new item. So there we go, I've added 3 items. You can see one of them's got variants, they've all got images. You can change the order of the items. In fact you can change the order of the items simply by dragging the rows into a new position. So having added those items we now can select the theme of the website that we want to use. So to do that let's click on website theme store. You can select different categories of themes by using these selectors on the left hand side. There's loads of themes to choose from. I'm just going to choose our most basic quick start theme, which is this one here, and you just select use. Click on OK. So this shows that we've selected that theme there. You can also have a reserve theme, so if in the future you want to change your website so it looks completely different, you can set that up in the background as a reserve theme, and then when you're ready just simply swap that over to your primary theme. But for the moment obviously we're just going to be using this primary theme here. So now let's edit the website. Click on edit primary website below. You can see that our items are already showing there. So now I can add a couple of images to this website. In fact I'm just going to change this text here. If you want to change any text you simply select it and type over it. I'm going to put Super digital camera store, the latest digital cameras available online. Don't forget when you change things, click on Save Changes at the bottom. The name of the store is showing as Seller Demonstration. That's the name I entered when I signed up to the account. You can change that in the menu. In fact, I'll show you. That's at Tools, Options, General. and it's this field here, name of your shop. Ours is the seller demonstration. And now I'm just going to add an image. There's three, in this particular template, there's three different images you could use at the top. You can have a small one here, a slightly larger one here, or a huge one, which I'm going to use, which covers the width of the screen. So you just select the image here, click on upload, then select close, and that's uploaded our image. You can see it's obscured at the moment by this panel here showing where the other image can go, but obviously that's not going to appear in the real website. There's other things as well which I'll show you. For example, there's these, this is home, that's all showing the categories. You can add, if you click on that icon there, you can add other links. For example, let's add, I don't know, contact us. And if you leave it at new page, you can select other areas of your website. If I leave it at new page and close that, you'll see contact us appears, and then if you click on it, so this takes you to a page where you can enter your own information. Literally, as I mentioned before, you just simply click on it, change it to whatever you like, and then hit save changes down the bottom. Let's just go back to the home page. So that's already created a great looking design really easily. So in fact, let's see what that looks like. If I flip back to the control panel, you can click on preview website at the top. And this shows you the website we've just created in literally just a couple of minutes. It shows you the items down here. Let's click on one of those. You can see it's got the description and the information that we entered and the price. You can change the size to choose one of the different ones. Let's click on add to cart. So as you can see, the customer can actually go through and buy this right now. Literally, that's taken us a couple of minutes to create that website. And so hopefully you can see that with Seller, you really can get your store up and running in just a few minutes.